From weather hurdles to market volatility, crop insurance remains top of mind for growers as we push toward the fall harvest. Now, Brooks York with AgriSompo joins us now with some industry insight. Brooks, always good to visit with you. So we are always looking for indicators that impact final yields. So how are overall crop insurance claims stacking up this year versus last year?
You know, Tammy, we're really in pretty good shape versus last year, right around 81% overall claims in 2024 versus 23. That in and of itself would indicate better overall yields. The one caveat is in some of the private products like prevent, plant, and replant that we've talked about in interviews in the past, they're a little bit more dispersed. So not concentrated in one area and spread out a little bit more through our higher production areas in the country. So we'll see another 30, 60 days. We're going to have a really good picture.
And if you can, let's pinpoint some more areas that may be struggling with conditions this year. Where would they be?
You know, you always leave someone out whenever you start naming places, but geographies that have had some difficulties. I talked to a gentleman from Lubbock, Texas today. They just came off of 10 straight days of over 100 degrees. They've had a lot of those over the last month. Those cotton farmers out there definitely going to feel the effects. Early on, we kind of knew the southeastern portion of the U.S. with early planted crops. They got dealt some heat in June and July, some drought conditions. And so we've spent a lot of time visiting with those folks from really Maryland all the way down to South Carolina. And, if you look at the drought conditions map right now, you see some issues forming up in southern Ohio. And while it hasn't been a headline, northern Kentucky, some places in southeastern Indiana, southern Ohio have had some issues really throughout the summer, but really kind of coming to the forefront right now.
Right, absolutely. Well, what's some good advice you can give our growers and producers right now before we say bye?
Really understand that policy and understand how it works. We typically think of claims coming in through yield loss. A lot of the policies are revenue based. And so we've got prices that have declined a lot. Make sure you talk to your agent. You don't want to miss out where crop insurance can provide for you over the next 60 to 90 days, where traditionally we think poor yields only lead to claims. That's not necessarily the case. It's a whole revenue package in a lot of cases.
All right, good advice for sure. That's AgriSompo Producer Services Director Brooks York. Appreciate your time today.